Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be sharing some swatches. NYX came out with these duo chromatic illuminating powdered highlights, and seriously, right when I saw them I was just like, I need them. How many are there? And I probably need every single shade, which that's what kind of ended up happening, and I ended up getting every single shade like a lunatic, and obviously I could not resist them, especially when I swatched like the first couple ones. I was like, I need them. I ended up swatching a few, bought a few at first, tried it out, and I ended up loving them, and then I found out that the highlights were on sale. They were buy one get one 50% off, so of course I went back and grabbed the other two. I know they retail for about like $8, so that's not bad at all, honestly, for what you're getting. There is 5 different kinds that I do have here. I'm pretty sure there's 5. Let me just double check. I don't even see them online. Is that how brand new they are? I'm seeing duochromatic eyeshadows. Okay, so we're just gonna roll with it. I bought every single shade that, oh my goodness, almost dropped that one. Whew, my heart dropped. Seriously. Like I said, these are the NYX duochromatic illuminating powders, and of course they are more so face highlights, and I like them because once you shift and move around, it does give you that iridescent like color change, and I absolutely love it. I'm actually wearing one right now. I have a ColourPop base, and then I topped it off with this shade in Crushed Bloom. You probably cannot see it. I mean, it honestly looks way better in person. What I like about these highlights, not only can you use them for the higher part of your cheekbones and obviously, you know, for highlighting purposes on your face, I like to use these as eyeshadows. I also have used it in my brow bone as a highlight. I've also used them in my inner corner on my cupid's bow, so pretty much great. Perfect for highlighting, and every single shade does have that iridescent duochrome look to it. I was very impressed with their Strobe Genius highlights, so I knew I had to get these when I saw them, and I do like that this is something different as far as like the highlight game goes. You don't see many duochrome. I know like you see like the rainbow highlight that came out and that blew up like completely. I feel like, you know, for a more affordable side, NYX is stepping up their game as far as like every freaking product that they have been coming out with lately. Like lips, they're killing it. Eyes, they're killing it. Highlight, they're straight up killing it. Foundations, they're killing it. Like, they're going in, you know, they're ready. But enough of me rambling. Let me just get right in and show you guys what colors they do have and the swatches for those. This one's 01 Twilight Tint, and that is what it looks like on my finger. And this one does have a little bit of a frost to it, and it changes from like a white to a purple frost, which is really, really pretty. So this one's my absolute favorite so far. I've dipped into this one quite a bit. This is actually the first one that I've opened, and this one is an 02 Lavender Steel. They almost look very similar, but in person they aren't similar at all. You're getting more of like a pink frost as far as the color changing in this. Even though there is a lavender purpley tint to it, it is more so really different to the first one that I showed you guys. One. It does have more of the purple in it, and as you can see next to the first one, this one's a little bit more of a frost, and it does have a different iridescent color to it once it changes. This is the one that I do have on right now, and this one is an 03 Crushed Bloom. This is more of like a blushy iridescent color. It does change from like a pink to a purple iridescent shade. I'm going to stick that one right here. I just love that it changes color when I move around, and people notice it because they're like, oh my gosh, your highlight's really pretty, and I'm like, thanks. This one is in 04 Snow Rose, and like the first one, it does have like a frosty tint to it, but instead of the iridescent purple change that it has in the first one, this one has more of like a pink fleck into it. Stick that one right here. So this is the first one, and this is the one that I just swatched, and they're very similar but very different in colors. Like this one does have more of like the bluish purple iridescent shade, while this one has more of like a pink to it. So it's almost like if this one and this one, if these two right here had a baby, it would be that one for sure. The last shade is in 05 Synthetica, and this is more of like an orangey peachy shade, and right off bat you can just see like the color change in that. It's absolutely gorgeous. This I feel like would be so pretty on more of the like darker skin tones because it is super like on the peachy orangey side. Put it right there. Like seriously, look at that one. And you can just see it change with the light and how it just reflects off the light. It's so pretty. This one I want to say is like definitely the most pigmented. The 5 swatches. I feel like these swatches do not do justice. This is more so something that I definitely feel like you have to go in store and check out for yourself, just so you can play around and see which ones do work for your skin tone. If you're not a crazy person like me and just bought the whole collection, I would definitely use this one as an eyeshadow. I might use it as a highlight, like maybe if I get a little bit darker during the summertime, but for right now it just would look way too orange on my skin, I feel. I know in the swatches you can't probably even really tell, but I feel like they are super pigmented as far as NYX highlighters. I mean, you do in a way get what you pay for, but you're also getting way more. What is going on here? Jesus. But you do, I feel like you're getting way more as far as the uniqueness of the highlighters. I personally do recommend them. I like them. You're getting some fallout. Like once I swatched it, you do like tend to see a little bit of fallout, but when I'm using like a brush to highlight my face, I'm not seeing that much fallout as far as it going anywhere else on my cheek. I have not tried these alone yet. I like to kind of pair them with my Super Shock Cheek in the ColourPop brand. This has more of like a bounce, and it has more of like a cream to powder finish on it, and I like these, and I like to use this as my base for every single highlight that I put on. This does help stick my powdered highlights on the face a little bit more, if that makes sense. So I like to use this as my base. It's kind of like an eyeshadow base or like a primer, a highlight primer I guess you can say, but I love this shade. This one's super pretty for my skin. Like this is the one that I have been obsessing over lately. I actually bought a backup of this because you can tell I've like hit pan. And this one is in Most Necessary if you are wondering. And packing it on with more of a denser flat brush. So you can just see, I can just apply some right now just to show you guys. And you see that right there? It's just been so pretty. Yes, come through. Look at that. And if you're like me who likes like a super intense highlight, this is for you. You would definitely love this highlight. It, like, seriously, the camera does not do justice with how bomb this highlight is. As far as positives go, you're getting a pretty good shade selection. You're getting colors that you have not seen before. I have not seen anything like these as far as shades go within the high-end brand or the drugstore brand. I love that they did come out with more than a few. You get to choose one and you will find one that works for your skin tone perfectly. There is one out there. And if you do like to be different, these are something that I would for sure recommend you trying out. For the price, you cannot beat it. $8, you're getting a highlight that will probably last you a good minute. It's something that you can use for more than just a face highlight. You can use it for shadow, for the inner corners, you know, pretty much almost like your whole face if you really wanted to. As far as any cons that I do have about the product, they are good for drugstore, but as far as pigmentation goes, they're not as pigmented as say like a Becca highlight or like an Anastasia highlight, but obviously you're paying $8 for this product. So you're going to get a highlight that's decent, but not something high-end or you want it. So yeah, as far as that goes, that's all I pretty much have to say. I'm a highlighting junkie. I love highlights. I love trying out different kinds of highlights. So of course I had to get these and see how I like them, and I absolutely love them. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So hopefully I was able to help you out with checking these out and seeing how you like them yourself. If you've tried them yourself, let me know what you guys think about them. If you have any other questions, just comment down below and let me know what's up. Like this video if you found it useful, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll also list my Twitter, my Facebook page, and my Instagram around this area, as well as down below. I also have a separate vlogging channel, and I do more so of the family vlogs, so if you are interested in that and, you know, hanging out with me and the fam, then definitely click the link down below and check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.